I was chatting with a client last week about his mortgage renewal, and we were talking about some different options. Now, from the time when he purchased his home up to his now mortgage renewal, things had changed in his life. And he said, "Chad, I don't think there's going to be many options for me to move to a different lender." And I said, "Well, why? What happened?" And he told me he lost his job, he now became self-employed, and I asked him about his mortgage renewal. And he told me about it. And I said, "You know what? That's a very competitive mortgage renewal." And we got to chatting about his employment and kind of what had happened leading up to right now where he's at. And I agreed with him. I said, "You know what? It's probably best that you just renew your mortgage where you're at. Because if we go to the market and we look at switch transferring your mortgage to a different lender, that's new business for the mortgage lender. And when they take on new clients at renewal, or when clients are purchasing or refinancing, the lenders, they want to underwrite the file. So it would be new business. And so if we switch transferred his mortgage to that new lender, they would underwrite the file. But here's what happened. Here's what's going on in the industry. This gentleman banks. He has his daily banking with a different mortgage lender or a different lender versus where he has his credit cards versus where his mortgage is. So he is financially spread out. So when the mortgage renewal came through, they didn't know that his income had changed. They didn't know that his debt, his personal debt, had increased. They didn't know. All they can see is that he's been making his payments on time. And because of that, and the property he owns, and what they know about him, they issued a AAA mortgage renewal. Here's what's happening in the industry is if I bank under one umbrella and I have my car loan there, my credit cards there, my mortgage there, my business bank account there, my personal bank account there, that lender can see everything at mortgage renewal. And they can internally underwrite the file again. And what they're doing is offering risk-based mortgage renewals. It's not just a, here you go. So I wanted to bring you this story so that you can understand what's happening in the market and where the market is going. And I get that having my mortgage where I bank and everything under one umbrella creates convenience for me as a consumer, but also understand if everything is there, the lender can see. And I know it's not the plan to lose my job. It's not the plan to change my career when I start. But you and I know plans change, and it's nice to have options and flexibility. So think about that when you're placing your mortgage and where you're banking and how much information the lender has of you. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you thought it was helpful and you found yourself thinking, you know, I want this person to handle my mortgage and do all of the work for me, then we can do just that. Head over to mymortgagewithchad.com. That's mymortgagewithchad.com. When you get there, you'll see a little letter I wrote about the mortgage business that I run and own and what to expect when working with me. If you like what you see, fill out the little form there so we can arrange a time to talk. That's mymortgagewithchad.com. If you think of anyone else who might like this content, please be sure to share it. Thanks for watching.